Hey guys, I hope you had some fun watching what did I do? Yeah, flight sim stuff. Yeah. So yesterday, I went on the 747. So cold and dark, no checklist, no information at all. Actually, yeah, that was didn't even take too long. So we were ready to go before the passengers were boarded and everything was otherwise waiting on us. So that was super good. Actually managed to take off, do a lap around. Not sure which Hawaii island that was that we started from. I don't even remember what airport code that was. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I actually managed to stick a relatively good landing there, even like coming in super late with full brakes and doing a good landing there. So it was actually relatively fun there. Took a lap around Sydney, stuff like that. In the news also in the recent days has been PUBG, what is it, PGI.s tournament that is starting in, is that 1.5 weeks, something like that, I think is the pre, or not the pre-qualifying, because they have 32 teams that are pre-qualified there already, but like a pre-ranking thing. So they're doing a 3 day like mini tournament to get the ranking correct, because there's a new format, so that ranking is important for the first weeks. So it's the rules for that are actually super interesting. So they're actually like splitting the tournament up in like individual weeks, which like the placement carries over to the next week, so it kind of influences next week also, but it's still so they're like, otherwise the each week is like kind of a separate like mini tournament, and then you like all the money you earn from the prize money from like individual matches like get tallied together, and the winner is the team that has the most cash winnings after that. So that's kind of interesting. But the most interesting part that I've always been complaining about, that it would be so fun to see like how the pro players like played like real PUBG. So like you would have like a average player or something like that that wants to actually get a chicken dinner. So those are not going to be running around, jumping on top of the hilltops and wiggling around all over the place and just shooting randomly at everything that that they see. That is, PUBG is about like out surviving everyone else, and then maybe like taking out the last surviving guy that is weakened because he just had some fight with some other guy. So it'd be super interesting to see like how pro players actually deal with that kind of a situation. And so far, no tournaments have really done that. But this new tournament is partly going to do that. So you first have 3 days of pre-qualifying for each weekend, and those days are what was it, 16 matches, and the winning team, so the team that got a chicken dinner from each match goes to the final on the weekend, and that's like a traditional esports, like this arcade type gaming. That is, well, it is kind of PUBG, but not like really what PUBG is like designed to be. So it will be super interesting to see how that like gameplay changes. So like which teams can adopt to like getting like the highest possible likelihood of getting a chicken dinner. It doesn't matter if you have 0 kills, as long as you get the chicken dinner, then that's everything that matters. Like, are we going to see like 1-1-1-1 splits and people just like hiding out completely, or like going to see people like baiting other teams to fight among themselves, or are we going to see like lots of scouting, to like 3 people scouting for like one guy to stay as concealed as possible, or I mean, it's going to be super interesting to see what kind of tactics teams can come up with, because this is something that hasn't been done, I think, in a pro tournaments before. So all the other pro tournaments are like, kills are just everything, and it doesn't like even matter what kind of position you get, basically. Or these were like the most stupid rules, I think. Well, I mean, it does provide. Then you have people running around all over the place. So I guess it's like closer to other games or something. But it doesn't really like if you're playing PUBG or have a tournament in PUBG, then why should that like if you want to like another type game, then just like compete in that type game or something. But I mean, it might be good, it might be bad. We'll have to see how that goes, but it will be super interesting. So and the format. So let's they did some kind of a presentation on that that is definitely more compact, but I think it actually sounds more complicated than what it is on the PUBG official like review video of that tournament. So yeah, let's try to go through that like a little bit more compact. So each week starts out with 3 days of qualifying. So there are 16 matches total, and the winner from each match automatically goes through to the weekend, and they're out of the rest of the matches, or the rest of the qualifying matches. And a new team. So there are 32 teams total. 16 teams compete in like each of the 16 matches, but once you get a chicken dinner, you're out of the rest of the matches and you're all qualified for the weekend. So you basically have this kind of Hunger Games thing, like the winner from the matches like compete for the prize on the weekend. So really interesting. And yeah, they have incentivized that, so if you get a chicken dinner earlier, you get more prize money, and since prize money determines the ultimate winner, that is super important also. And yeah, then you have 16 teams that qualify for the weekend, and they then play like a traditional PUBG esports type thing, where you have like this arcade thing where people are running around all over trying to get as much kills as possible and jumping around and being on rooftops and whatever. So yeah, and then so you get the larger amount of prize money from those matches, and those 16 teams that are in the final for the weekend, they are like pre-qualified for the first game for the following week's qualifying again. And yeah, then the bottom 16 teams, they have like a ranking match. I think it was on Saturday or something, to determine like in which order they get picked into the remaining qualifying matches then. So after the first match, of course, the one winner goes to the weekend, and then you only have 15 teams left. So then, like I'm assuming the best team from the bottom 16 then gets picked up into that, and then they have basically 15 chances to get a chicken dinner and qualify. And yeah, then again, yeah, it goes forward like that. So yeah, that would be extremely interesting to see how that is, because like the qualifying games and the weekend matches will be completely different. So they will not like resemble each other at all, and there are definitely going to be lots of people complaining about that, and it will be so fun to see. But I think it's going to be probably a lot of interest also, because there's going to be like so differing play styles on that. So yeah, I thought basically, I mean, I've had played PUBG like probably 1,500 plus hours, something like that. So yeah, it's kind of like not usually that, or I mean, always interested in, of course, in winning and trying to win, but not really like focusing too much on that, and like trying to do like fun stuff with bikes and cars and gliders or whatever. I mean, some of these are actually like tactically smart moves. Part of it is, of course, also that I'm not that super good at the game, so it's not like trivial to get a win or anything like that. So it gets completely boring, but it's still like, yeah, sometimes just like holding out somewhere for 5 minutes or something, that is by far the tactically best move, is like, it gets kind of boring and nothing's happening. Someone's probably going to sneak up on me and kill me anyways. And you just like want to yeah, get in some car or bike or whatever and run around and see if there's something interesting, and yeah, shoot like pistols out of the cars now with the newest update. That's really fun stuff to do, or not the newest update, but a relatively new update. So yeah, but let's see if we can go for a chicken dinner today. So don't have a lot of time actually here to do that, so we're only going to be able to get a few matches, but let's see if we can do that, like inspired by these new PUBG rules. So let's see if we can get into the feeling of how this actually works. So first of all, of course, let me just, yeah. So this is like my regular suit thingy that I have going, so it's like fun to run like Tommy guns and stuff, and this is like a good suit to run Tommy guns. I mean, Tommy guns is like a kind of interesting weapon because no one really uses that, and it's generally regarded, I think, as a really bad SMG, and it's not that good. So yeah, but this is kind of like the fun stuff also. Like if you can win with some like random weapons that are not the most accurate or don't have the best bullet velocity or something, then it's more fun. But yeah, going for some actual games, we probably want to have like dark clothing so that we blend in better with background. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let's start with our head maybe. We probably want something dark, so probably like a cap. Can we put on a mask? Yeah, let's put, oh, okay, so let's put on a mask and wait. Well, let's do this instead. Yes, this covers up the neck a little bit. Of course, it would be better to have like a darker skinned player also, but that's too much work to fix that. Actually, I'm not sure about this white thing here. Larger sunglasses could definitely better. Yeah, that covers up more of the face. We could like even do this, but yeah, no, I don't really feel like that at the moment. We're not that serious. So torso, we definitely need to cover up this guy's arms so that those are more difficult to see. Like if you're hiding in a bush or something like that, or like in some dark areas, so that you blend in better with the background. Ooh, we need something with, wait, outer. Okay, let's do outer first. So, yeah, this, for instance, is not very ideal. Do we actually? Oh, we don't. I don't think we really have any good dark like outer thing at all. Wait, is this? Okay, so do we just need to run with? Hmm. What do we do here? Probably some dark. Is this maybe even darker? Now the white collar is, that's kind of a giveaway. Let's. Oh, is this better? Yeah. Okay, this is good. Let's equip that. So what are we going to do with the outer part here? These are all really like bright. I think maybe just going, yeah, t-shirt is probably best. So feet, these are brown, definitely very good potentially. Okay, yeah, these are way too light brown. These, yeah, a little bit too blue. I think these are probably our best camouflage option here. So let's look at our feet next. What are the darkest shoes that we have? What about these slip-ons? These, yeah, could actually be good. Previously, you always wanted to take off your shoes because super close, that gave you like a lower volume footsteps. But with yeah, some update, I'm hoping that has been removed. I'm not sure if it like it allegedly had been like improved on, but I'm not sure if it actually has been fixed or not. Having some like high, what are those called? Like these high boot thingies to cover the ankles could probably be good, but I don't really have any dark shoes that do that. Or let's see, what about these? Oh no, those are too shiny. Okay, let's not do that. So let's equip those. Hands and belts. So what about these? Are these? Yeah, they're too bright. So we either have reindeer gloves or these gloves. Okay, these are taller and a little bit darker, so let's keep them. A multi-slot stuff. Okay, so these are the same ones, and gear. So let's check the backpacks. So this is, yeah, this one is relatively dark. I think this is a level 3 backpack also. Let's actually see which one is smaller. So I think this is this level 3. Okay, this is also a level 3 backpack. Okay, yeah, this is actually much brighter, so let's stick with this one. What about the level 2 backpack then? Oh wow, this is super bright. Okay, let's probably unequip that. So level 1 backpacks. What about this? This is very bright. We don't want that. What about this? This might actually be kind of good. It does have like this texture back here, which is not ideal, but yeah, I guess it's fine. So our helmets. Oh yeah, this is not an ideal helmet, but it's the best one we have. What about the level 1 helmet? It is kind of dark. Okay, I guess these are good. Okay, so we're good with the customization stuff here. So yeah, then we end up on Vikendi and we have a completely wrong clothing, but that stuff happens also. Oh, wait a minute, why don't we have chat here? Let's see. Um, Settings. No, edit. So do we need to like disable chat and then enable it again or something? Why don't we see the chat window here? Okay, let's enable it again. Do we get the chat? Oh, we still don't get the chat window here. Oh, unlucky. Okay, so how do we... Yeah, ideally, of course, we'd have the chat like in the actual stream window so that we weren't reliant on watching this YouTube window here, but I guess this is what we have. So yeah, I can't see. Yeah, YouTube kind of messes this up a little bit because yeah, this like studio window here, you could usually sometimes you can see the chat over on the side, and sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't, and I have absolutely no clue why that is. I'm assuming it's a bug on YouTube, but yeah, who knows. So we want to see the uh, analytics, have that open, but also the chat. So I guess we're going to need to move this over. So move tab, move to new window. Yeah. So let's do that, and then we can refresh that. Okay, open the live thingy. Okay, and oh, this is too small over there. Okay, so we do have the chat here. Well, at least I can see if someone writes something in the chat. This is oh yeah. YouTube is not very yeah, has some problems here. Let's see if we can we like adjust the size of this and put yeah, I think we can do this. Okay, bear with me guys. Okay, so we can get the chat over here. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, not full screen, please. Let's get the stats over there. Then we can get the chat down here. Okay. We can move this window over here so we see the chat. Perfect. Then we have our streaming set up right here. So we can like stop and start stuff and see if we were dropping frames or something. Okay. I think this could work. So we'll like reduce the width of that further. Can we? Okay. Okay, now I think we can fit everything in our like view area here. Oh, this is still a little bit tricky. Oh, I think we can manage. We can manage. We're good. Okay. So, I think we're ready to go then. Now let's maybe reduce the size of me on the stream here so that you guys can see a little bit more of the game. Oh, and I need to spam this on Twitter, of course. Hold on just a few more seconds, guys. We will be right with you. Let's copy that and post that on Twitter. Chicken hunt. Can we PUBG? Okay, so I'm not going to spam this on Facebook because that just apparently doesn't work. Like people see that in like 4 hours or something. So yeah, completely useless. But yeah, so I guess this is spammed and we should be ready to go. Have the chat window here. Let's see if we can make that a little bit narrower so I can see that better. Yep. Let's move that over there. Okay, perfect. So I guess this should work then. Okay, solo FPP random map. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, I am doing solos now, which probably isn't as interesting, but yeah, we want to do to see if we can go for a chicken dinner. So yeah, that will require solos because the, of course, like statistically wise, you have like 1/4 the chance if against like doing a squad match. But yeah, doing squad matches with the people I usually game with, like yeah, they jump in random places and are not interested in really like a hardcore like PUBG chicken dinner games. And of course, yeah, I have my graphics settings here are not ideal. I mean, you definitely want to have way lower texture settings and stuff so it's easier to spot people. But I also want to stream this, so I want to yeah provide you guys with the best possible video quality. So yeah, it's kind of a trade-off still. So we're not going absolutely all out on that. Hold on, I need to turn down the. Let's mute myself from the stream here so that I don't have this huge delay on that. Okay, so Erangel, this is actually kind of a good map to start with, I think. So we need to get somewhere that has loot that is not too difficult to loot, that is relatively central, because I think we want to stay on foot here for like a serious game. We don't want to go out in open areas, but this could maybe be good loot, I think. Yeah, probably far enough so we're not going to have too many people headed there, and we still have like some forest close by, so I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, our arms are so bright here. Yeah, it's going to be tough hiding in bushes or something. I probably should have chosen some other coat or something, but oh well, this is what it is. We'll see what we can do. So I mean, of course it's possible to get chicken dinners like just goofing around, and I've definitely done that. Like getting a chicken dinner with playing the whole game with like a green dino head, which was super fun, of course. But yeah, that's not really the point here, trying to like win goofing around, but trying to win like actually playing seriously, like trying to get a win while playing seriously to get a win, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's see if we can do that, or like something different. I haven't really like gamed like this for yeah a long time, so let's see if I still have my skills or not. I mean, the most important skill definitely in PUBG if you want to get position is to like know how to move in the circle and stay hidden. Because yeah, people can't kill you if they don't know where you are. And that is yeah super important to figure out how the zones move. Of course, it's kind of like important also to. Oh yeah, this parachute definitely was not ideal. So don't do this, guys. But yeah, let's see. When are we getting? Oh, we see the. Okay. So yeah, I probably would want to immediately start running the other direction because we. Well, let's see what kind of healing we can get here first. If we get some, if we can get some good meds, then yeah, it will definitely be worthwhile to stay out in the blue for a while. But let's see what we can do here. We definitely want to stay as stealthy as possible also. Okay. Let's actually remove the skin. How do we even remove the skin? Okay, yeah, because that like default skin was better than the one we had, so this is much darker and better camouflaged. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this loot speed is not ideal here. Okay, pistol. A pistol could actually kind of be viable if we can get a silencer on it. Otherwise, it's completely useless. But we'll see what we can do. And yeah, streaming while doing this is of course not ideal either, because then I'm talking a lot, and that like prevents me from hearing footsteps a lot, because I'm not that interested. I'm going to like crank the volume like up to max, like Wacky Jackie or like these other pro players do. So, or like Wacky Jackie isn't like a pro like tournament player, but yeah, he's a pro PUBG player anyway, because yeah, his player or like pro PUBG guy, something like that. So yeah, I definitely not going to do that anyway. So that's a kind of disadvantage, but yeah, I already have that. So yeah, just basically picking up all the loot here till I can find some actual weapons to stick them on and know what I need. Okay, so our situation is relatively bad. Hopefully this no loot building has something, because I really don't want to be looting. Okay, this is really good. Okay, nothing else to stick on this. So yeah, this is like proper meta weapons here. Still want to pick up that in case we can get a suppressor, because it could potentially be very useful. Yeah, the revolver for trolling, really good. Or actually, yeah, you could put a suppressor on it also. Yeah, let's switch over to that. Wait, was it downstairs here? Oh, I think it was. Yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, if we can find a suppressor for this, that could actually be like a viable weapon to see if we can like get other people to fight or something. Okay, we won't be needing a gas can. Okay, extended mag, really good. Okay, frag, nice. Okay, level 2 backpack. Oh, and a scope. Okay, nice. So let's stick that on there. I won't be needing that. And this stuff, not sure about. Okay, we are, yeah, so we basically can pretty much fight with this loadout if we need to. So the double barrel is not that useful. Oh crap, med situation is extremely bad. So yeah, need to start moving into the zone though. So heading into the woods here first, because you do not want to get spotted out in the open. Of course, the likelihood of being spotted here is not very high, but you want to like have some kind of hard cover as close as possible most of the time. And you want to have enough time to move also, so that you don't need to... Well, yeah, if we had good mids, then we would definitely want to stay out in the blue as much as possible, because you want to stay in the like lowest density player area as much as possible. And we do have a vehicle. Let's check the circle. Is the... Yeah, okay, we probably don't want to be using a vehicle here. Or, we do have a green Dacia. Okay, so this is super risky going into this building here, because warehouses are places where people usually loot, and this is like semi-popular area. But because my mid situation is so bad, I'm going to risk it. Let's actually do a double 416 loadout here. Wait, was there no ammo? No, apparently not. Okay, well, you can drop that. So, because of the ammo situation, do we... Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, so trying to zoom out at 4x scope, that's not going to work. Yeah, not used to having an AR for a long-range weapon. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more meds here. Okay, 2 vest, very... Oh, wait. Let's pick it up also, very good. Let's get some more bandages in case we need them. Okay, so I'm not sure, like, probably not doing everything absolutely at minimum risk here, but I think we need to move a relatively good distance here. We might want to head over to the east coast, so let's just grab a vehicle and try to head over there, try to avoid problems as much as possible on the way though. Okay, full gas tank, that's good. And we are in solos, so like the odds of having the car blown out from underneath us, well, I mean there is the 5-second timer anyway, so don't really need to be too scared about that. We want to head over probably over there somewhere. We should be able to hide out there relatively nicely. We can't really get any loot there, but I think I have enough loot for the game style we're playing. It's more important for me at the moment to get into the circle without taking any damage than it is to get more loot. I have like full kit on my AK, so it's not like the best weapon for close range, but it's not bad either, so should be good on that. And 416 with a 4x scope, not very good. It's actually kind of bad for long range, but not the worst. So yeah, usually I would go for a bike, but not when we're playing seriously. Yeah, people shooting, so hopefully they don't get a tire, and trying to maintain as much speed as possible here. Okay, another gamer over there, so they're fighting each other now, I'm assuming, because they both hurt each other. Yeah, this is what we want. People fighting amongst themselves and not shooting at us. So we need to slow down a little bit so that we don't flip the car here, which is not ideal. If you're really good at the map, then you know exactly where you can drive. I don't. So that puts us in a slight disadvantage here. Uh-oh, 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 not good, not good. Yeah, flipping a car when you have no idea who's around you is very, very bad. Because then you have like a, well, not a super high likelihood, but some kind of a likelihood that you're going to be running into someone. So we don't want to do this. This is kind of risky driving out in the complete open. But again, if someone starts hitting us, we can drive into the water or try to like coast over to some kind of cover. So should be good. Okay, so we still have a little bit of a way to go here. We have taken no damage. Vehicle is still in good health. 39 bad guys left. We're doing very good. Okay, okay, this is not the best vehicle to go off-road. Uh-oh, zone shifted. Okay, so let's just go outside of the circle here and chill for here. Chill out there a while. So you typically don't see people pushing out from circles, so that should be usually... Ah, actually the pistol is actually kind of useful here. So we can like defend ourselves and like dodge at the same time. It's just... oh, this is not ideal. Yeah. Yeah. I want to park somewhere so we have at least some kind of cover for the wheels here. I guess this is fine. Okay, so like this type of a random location, you can get up from up. Okay, we have boats here actually. Let's see if that could be a viable strategy. No, shorelines are too close. So yeah, I was thinking a boat, if we could like park far from the shoreline, that is a very good strategy to like stay alive. But yeah, if we like go here, there are like shorelines like inside of a long distance shooting areas like very easily, so we definitely don't want to do that. This is kind of bad because people can sneak up on us with the coastline here, but we have good visibility, so we should be good. So if this is like final circle stuff, I'm not sure this is the best strategy to like stay out in the open here and watch what happens, or like look around. But in this type of area, we're not expecting people to push us, and we're not really giving away our position because we need to move anyway. then yeah, I think this is a viable strategy. So we want to like try to prevent people from sneaking up on us is more important than maintaining like stealth here. We can watch the feed from PUBG, the PGI.s. Wait, PGI, yeah, S is like survival mode or something. I'm assuming they're probably going to have like different types of matches, so they'll have like PGI .A or something for the arcade games or something. Or like K for kills or whatever they'll be doing. So yeah, this like hill here is not very good because someone could just peek up over there and shoot us. But we do have some kind of cover here, so I guess we're fine. Okay, zone is incoming. I guess we probably want to head over here, or maybe on this hill here to like maintain some kind of cover. So that hill is that hill? Let's zoom out a little bit. So it's behind this hill. So we can't really scout that out. That's not ideal. We typically would want to scout out the location before we actually head over there. What does this zone look like? So it's probably not going to... The only problem I have with dumping the car here is that if we end up needing to go through Milta, like if we're here and the zone shifts over here and we need to run through Milta, then we're completely screwed if we get like a bad zone shift. So, and I don't really want to be moving really early either, so because yeah, then again there are going to be much more people watching out for movements, so we don't want to move early. Okay, but let's get up on that hill. And yeah, of course, if someone starts shooting at us or something, then we need to alter our plan. So 30 people alive, so still 29 bad guys. Let's cut the engine and do a roll up here. So I think the audible distance is 300 meters, or like a maximum of 300 meters for vehicles. So this, okay, I think we cut the engine a little bit too early here. We're not rolling all the way into the circle, which is kind of bad. Okay, but I think we are close enough so that I can like just like check the immediate surroundings and still drive the car in. Okay, I think we should be good. This is a really bad place to park here, like not close to any hard cover at all, but yeah, misjudged the roll up there. Okay, that hill is actually relatively flat, don't want to go there. Let's change our plans a little bit. That was a C4. Okay, so we need to see what to do next. So this does not hide the vehicle, but it does like protect the tires from this direction, which I don't know if there is someone here or not, so... Yeah, I probably want to stay here because there's a higher likelihood of there being like players up north, so we have some kind of cover. There could of course be some sneaky guy over here that will shoot us instantly, but yeah, and we did get the circle shift over here. So if we would have been stuck on foot here, we'd need to run the beach through Milta. So running over the beach is really bad. Running through Milta is incredibly bad. We can't swim because that's too slow, or then we would need to go around and through the forest. But then we would need to go really early and start running immediately, and we have a lot of ground to cover here with some areas that have very poor cover. So we're just going to have to YOLO it with the vehicle again. So we had some people shooting over here. They're probably still going to be there. This is actually kind of tricky here. Where do we actually want to go? We have a minute to figure that out, so no rush. But we probably want to spend most of that time actually looking at what to do here. So is there like some good place to prone here? I guess over here could be good. Okay. So where do we want to go here? Probably going to be people in farm, so we don't want to go in there. There were people, were there these buildings, I think, that shot at us from both sides, so probably still going to be people over there. And if there have been killed, then other people will be pushing in there. Ooh, 21 bad guys left. Okay, what's that? Okay, we need to start moving soon. We probably actually want to be up on this hill area here, so let's head over there, probably north through Milta. Yeah, let's do that. And this is, yeah, bad parking because I need to reverse before I can pull away. Wait, was there a guy over there? Nah, probably not. Probably just a bush. Okay, so 20 bad guys left. Of course, in like the actual tournaments, there are, at this stage there are probably going to be like 99 people left or something. So now we have lots of space in the circle because there are so many people dead. And yeah, knowing how these vehicles behave over bumps is super critical. Yeah, I don't want to that vehicle like in a normal game I would definitely change over to that because it has a nicer sound and it's faster and more fun, but we definitely do not want to stop and change cars out here in the open at the moment. Ooh, going uphill with the front wheel drive Dacia is not ideal, but there shouldn't be too many people here, so if only like one person starts shooting at us we should be good, as long as we don't like lose too much speed. Uh-oh, like we are here. Now if we like stopped right, yeah, we don't want to do that, because if we end up right next to someone, then we'll die instantly because they'll have such an easy time to shoot us. So now we have a huge problem because we have no information if there is anyone here or not. So okay, people in shelter or like around the shelter area, so I guess we're going to be doing yeah, I think this is still probably a good spot, and then we'll approach from here. So let's maintain some velocity here. Okay, people north. Let's do a turnaround. So we do, yeah, our long range is not ideal, but it's not super bad either. Okay, so those people are going to be far. So so no one has shot at us yet from this area, so we can be relatively sure that there's no one here. And under 30 kilometers per hour, so let's jump out. Oh crap, this stuff. Okay, that was a glider, I think. Okay, so now we can't really spend that much time looking at the map. This is actually a really bad circle to try to play this type of a game here, so because yeah, now we're running into the circle and we can have people in like every direction because we don't have enough mids to stay in the blue so that we can be sure that no one's behind us. So this is a really bad situation to approach from here actually. Probably want to go over there maybe, so let's just YOLO it. We can actually pull out our pistol because that does not slow us down. So we might have people on our right, left, front and rear, so this is not a good situation, but I think circle-wise, oh crap, this is super open here. Yeah, this is not good. Let's run back a little bit over here. So I'm not too concerned about anyone shooting me from over there because that's going to be a long distance, so I'm concentrating more on looking over here. Oh, we have a vehicle there, which I probably should have spotted earlier, but well, someone has been killed there, so maybe no one's proning behind that rock or boulder. Who knows? There might be people in those buildings, but yeah. Oh wait, I think there was a guy on the stairs over there, but he's not an immediate threat, so let's not care. Oh, I thought I heard someone else's footsteps, but that was just my own footsteps. Let's see if these guys have any meds. Okay, they do. Nice. Very good. Okay, now we can stack up on some stuff. Let's see how much damage we're taking. Not too much. Mini, okay, let's do this. And drop those, pick up that. Okay. let's do that. Okay, now we have some mids to play with here, so we can like vary our strategy a little bit. Well, we actually don't have that many. Like our mid situation is not incredibly good, but much better than what it was. So we're relatively certain that we are not going to have people behind us. There could be people over there, but this is relatively flat area. Moving slowly here has pluses and minuses. Just prone here and a boost up. And if we need to, yeah, so now we have some weapons, so now we can drop stuff that we don't need. Actually, probably should have dropped these much earlier. So, wait. Oh, I dropped all my 7mm. Okay, well, so much for the pistol then. I don't have a suppressor on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have full kit on our 416. Oh, I should have taken a 2x scope. Okay, let's bandage up and save the first aid. So this is a tough spot because there's definitely going to be people in here. Okay, we have people south of us. We're going to run into them. I think there was maybe someone in here. Yep. Okay, did he see us? Maybe not. I think we're going to have to kill this guy because otherwise he's going to shoot us in the back. Okay, now the problem is that everyone heard us. And we are taking lots of blue damage. But we're in the top 7. We have good boost here, still some rounds in the magazine. I think I want to heal up here. Because I heard someone south from us, so they're going to be close. But this is phase 5, so I don't really have time to stay out here too much because, yeah, 0 first aids and we are taking some serious damage. Okay, so this is a really bad situation now because we have... Okay, situation improved. What? That guy... Didn't he see us? I think I should probably have boosted first. Oh crap, this zone is really bad. Okay, so we need to run along the around this because we have 0 cover here. And the circle is incoming quickly. We have boosts. Okay, that motorcycle thing was actually really good because you like... Okay, people are fighting over there, so I really don't want... yeah, I have no... Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to run through these guys. I'm assuming no one's in there. There are not too many people here, so we're still alive. I don't have any smokes, which is kind of bad. That shack is actually in. We could try to go for that. Okay, yeah, so we have one guy up there. He has to move quickly. We have one guy over there, one guy over there. So we are protected from that guy. I think that guy can probably see us. Maybe. So we need to take out this guy before we move. Wait, or is that guy dead? Assuming he is. Okay, so let's just YOLO it. Okay, we have one guy over there. Oh, he's in the shack! Oh, crap! Ah! Oh, almost got him. Oh, he died to the blue zone. I got him so low! Oh, close. Oh well, we got a top 4, so that's good. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, that was a bad push by that guy, because, yeah, I heard him and could pre-fire, so now there are 2 guys left. I knew where that... Oh, sorry, hit the camera there. Are we still good? We're still good. Okay, so yeah, I saw that guy over to this guy's right, and I knew this guy was in here, so there was like, yeah, one guy left, and that unfortunately ended up being a double kill there. Oh, could have maybe scoped the shack, but I didn't assume there's anyone in here. This guy doesn't know that there's a guy over there. Or wait, did that guy die? I'm not sure. So yeah, spectating like these final situations is super important, I think, at least also because you see like what players are like what other players are doing, so you can like kind of extrapolate a little bit like for your own games, like what other players could potentially be doing. So I'm not sure what this guy is doing. Did that other guy actually go there, or is he over to the left? I'm thinking the guy is over to the left. This guy just heard his own footsteps or something. I have no clue what this guy heard. I had like zero audio from that. Or is he just assuming that there's like no place else that the guy could be? I mean, it was a ghillie suit guy, so of course this guy doesn't necessarily know that, but he is in the zone here, but well, I'm guessing like he's counting on that if someone circles around from the rear, he'll hear the footsteps. So he's safe on that side, and he's assuming that someone's over there now, but he's not sure. Let's just concentrate on listening a little bit here. Yeah, I'm not sure. With like a higher volume, you could be more sure because yeah, there are like generic like other sounds that I'm hearing here from the actual building I'm in, also, so it's not ideal. Okay, so this guy is really sure that someone's over here. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, even if there is some guy over there, he can stay like behind the corner while still being in the circle, I think. This is okay. This guy is still in. Is this going to go to a point now? Okay, this is actually getting kind of boring. But yeah, so this is, I mean, if you really want to go for the win, then yeah, it's important to follow these types of things so that you know what people most likely are going to be doing here. So I'm assuming the guy, like the last guy, has to be over there, because if he was over there, he would have like killed this guy by now, I'm guessing. Okay, so the zone is over there. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Like, it would be so funny if the ghillie guy is actually over there just trolling this guy. That's of course entirely possible. That would be super funny. So actually, yeah, so if you get like a free ghillie suit, that like completely changes how you could potentially play the game, because then when you're like, okay, so this guy is fully committed to staying here. Okay, he did actually hear that guy. Okay, yeah, so the ghillie guy apparently died earlier. Okay. Yeah. So that was actually a good move. So he did hear that guy apparently earlier and knew that there was somewhere there, that there was someone there, and because there were only two guys left, so he knew that that was the only option where he was. And yeah, then it makes sense to wait there, because if he jumps out, then the other guy can shoot him. So yeah. Okay, GG's. Okay, so first try we got fourth position. Hopefully we don't get Sandhawk if we take a new game. That is so bad. Like Sandhawk has absolutely no viable strategy at all to like get like a consistent good positions. I do leveled up my 416. So yeah, I don't use that very much, as you guys can see. I have my Winchester as the highest leveled gun. So, but yeah, for that kind of a that spraying at what was that, maybe 50 70 meters, something like that, that I sprayed that one guy at, like that is, yeah, Like for that kind of a spray kill, you definitely want AAR. So Scar L, 416, probably barrel or AK could probably all do that. Of course, I mean AUG if you can get it, but yeah. Otherwise, from the normal weapons, probably the 416 Scar L is probably the best because those are going to be the most accurate. Because yeah, I mean, if you miss one bullet, then it takes a long time before the next bullet comes out. So you don't necessarily want a gun that has the maximum DPS if you're like, if that reduces the likelihood of you hitting the bullet. So yeah, but I typically don't run this. I do run the barrel a lot because I run that before it got or like the recoil got buffed in relation to other guns. But I still kind of like it. But yeah, for like a serious play, I don't think the barrel is as good, because it has a higher like randomness in the recoil, so that is important. But yeah, let's try that again and see what happens. I dealt, yeah, 27 damage. Okay, yeah, so it definitely was very close on getting that last guy. Could potentially have like gone back behind the wall for the shack, but because they were making noise, so I definitely wanted to stay behind the shack to be covered from like getting third partied, especially like taking that much damage from the guy initially. He did make... Ooh, I did have a stun grenade. Yeah, I'm not sure because it still takes a while to like take out the stun grenade and throw it. But otherwise, I mean, the stun grenade is really fast to use, so... But yeah, I think... Yeah, probably scouting the shack could maybe have been a good idea. I'm assuming the guy in the shack spotted me earlier and saw me running in there, so it could possibly have been yeah, maybe possible to spot him. In that case, yeah, it would have been easy to approach the shack because if you know that someone's in there, because there are only like the windows you can see out through, and there's a wall that you can't see out through, so you just approach the shack from that angle. Then you could like just basically camp there like 2 meters away from the guy, and then yeah, stun them or something. Once that's needed, or yeah, if they come out, you can just pre-fire them or something when they're coming around the corner. So yeah, so Karakin. So this is... I'm not sure I'm super good on the strategies here on Karakin, but we probably want to... so yeah, it's really difficult to like anticipate where people are going to be dropping here, because we don't want to drop in contested locations, because the loot situation, I mean, the loot is like way too good for that to make any kind of sense, because you could just like land anywhere and get good enough loot. So it doesn't make sense to like contest anyone for anything here. Just, yeah, the pro players complained so much that they increased the loot, and then it kind of like completely destroys the like tactical aspect of it. But yeah, that's what you get. So I mean, it is important, of course, that the pro players are interested in making content, because that's good marketing, and yeah, everyone likes good marketing, because that, yeah, brings in more players. Actually, no one's going over here. Let's get over here and get some loot from this town where I didn't see anyone. Yeah, and we have like lots of people over here in every single small compound, and this is completely empty. So yeah, this is, or maybe it is. Let's see if I land an insta-die. And yeah, so always want to be... Oh, we can actually... Like in this kind of situation, running a Winchester is actually not trolling. Because it's actually a viable weapon, because you have maximum of 3x scopes on the map. So okay, let's do the barrel. I don't like the uneven like fire rate on that G36. It kind of like messes up my like, well, not aim, but like shooting or something. So I don't really want to be using that. Okay, but we do need to loot relatively quickly, because... Oh, wait, we don't. Okay, we're outside the circle. We don't need to loot quickly. Nice. 416 or barrel. We do have the Winnie... Let's stay with the barrel. Oh, there's so much ammo for the... Yeah. Okay, let me switching over to the 416 here. We have so much more ammo for that it saves our loot time, so... We don't need to loot ammo. Now we're good on that. Okay, we got attack stock. Oh, we could do... Well, we don't have a scope yet, so... How much ammo do we need? I don't think we need this much ammo, but let's take it anyway. Let's yeah, focus... Oh, that was stutter. That does not seem good. 2 backpack, nice. Let's get some more ammo. Okay, 2x scope in case we get some. Okay, we do have a suppressor here. I do want that in case we get a pistol that we can put the suppressor on, because that could like be a tactical gun. And maybe want extra red dots. We want all the heals we can carry basically. Wait, was there? Okay, no. Okay, we already have attack stock. I think we might actually want to stay out here and loot. Okay, full kit on our 416. Let's put a 2x on it. Okay, this seems good. No pistols. Do we? Okay, we could take a 3 backpack. Okay, we don't need that many of those. We do need those. Or, well, need and need, but... let's do a compensator. And we can drop the flash hider. Actually, we might want the flash hider for tactical situations in case we like actually remember to switch that out, which is not always the situation. Already have a helmet. Get some more meds going. Okay, probably don't need more bandages, but could definitely use more of those. Let's get that. Okay. Oh, that sounded close. Okay, we are getting relatively good meds here. Okay, so ideal situation for me would be to go up there. So that's, I mean, on this you always want to be up on the hill, because then you could just move over to the other side of the hill to get cover in case you get surprised by someone. Of course, you're visible also in more directions, but I still kind of, yeah, I think it's a better idea to be like up on the top side, or like the top of a hill instead of being like on the bottom. Because then you're visible from multiple angles and you don't have the option of choosing where you want to be. Smokes are definitely good. More first aids. Okay, we have boost, we have first aid, so we can camp in the blue. And that is definitely going to be a viable strategy here. Of course, we don't have the esports circle settings, so it's not really the same. We didn't find a pistol. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to run without a pistol then. So I think we definitely want to wait a little bit further. We could potentially start heading up here on the hill, but it's so early that there's still going to be lots of people in the blue. We could spend this time actually to try to find a pistol. I'm kind of nervous about staying here longer than absolutely necessary, but... Okay, were we in here already? Oh, I thought I heard my own footsteps again. This is so bad. Okay, more boosters. Nice, nice. Let's take extra laser sight in case we... Are there actually no pistols? I've only seen one deagle, but that you can't put a suppressor on that, so it's like useless for like as a like strategic weapon. Okay, well, let's start bandaging. Now let's start heading up on the hill. I'm assuming or hoping that there aren't going to be too many people. Okay, we do have a lot of boosters. We're good. We don't want to use up all of this too early though. But for this kind of a situation where we need to run out from a city and there might be someone watching us. Oh crap, I thought I heard someone to the left again. Okay. Definitely want to be running the compensator and 2x in this kind of a situation, because that gives us a little bit more flexibility on what kind of a range we can engage people on. And if someone spots us and starts shooting, then we want to have the minimum amount of recoil, so the So the compensator is better for that. Actually, I also want to stay as close to full health always as possible. 5 first aids, okay. That's good. For like further zones, I'm not sure like this movement is super optimal, but okay, so there's not a flag on this thing, so we know that there's not like a tunnel underneath that. That's good. Let's just circle over here to the right a little bit. I think this area had like fewer people landing here, so there should be like a lower likelihood of running into random players. We want actually to circle around on the top here, so let's do a red dot now when we're getting a little bit, so that if someone like surprises us behind a rock, then we want to have a red dot on instead of a 2x. So let's put the 2x back on. And we do have the Winchester. Okay, let's move like okay, that was not too far away. Okay, this is kind of a risky spot, but let's look at the map here. Okay, so we want to be over here. That means basically running straight north. I'm running out of bandages here. Probably need to save those a little bit. Okay, so those guys are going to be further away. I need to keep my boost up because I'm running out of bandages. Okay, so we have one guy over there. Do not want to shoot at him. I don't have a silent weapon. Okay, that side is very open, so I want to stay over here on the right side. Or I'm hoping that there are like less people over here on this side than there are on the left side of the hill. This is again good to have options. Okay, now we can pop a first aid to save bandages. Need to use these relatively efficiently so that we're not like wasting them on. Okay, so as soon as that guy gets around the hill, I'm guessing we can move up here. Okay, there was a guy north. Well, that I'm not sure how close that actually was, so I'm going to be running up right behind this guy now. And this is a good time to switch back to a red dot. So we have people fighting over there, and we know that one guy ran in front of us over here, so that's good. Hopefully there's no one behind us. We're like inside the blue, so this is not really that good, and someone like could be in like every single angle. Oh, yeah. So someone heard my footsteps there apparently, and I had no clue that he was there. Did manage to get a good spray, so yeah, some really good player could probably have killed him there. But yeah, in like pro tournaments, of course, always the yeah, other players are also going to be relatively good. So yeah, you can't like expect to like win like those kind of situations. And again, let's see what happens here. So okay, this guy, yeah, and again because he was in a fight, so he made noise, and then other people are going to know that someone's in that direction. So yeah, the guy that killed me was potentially the was that some M24 maybe, or I'm not really sure what weapon it was that he was using. Oh, it might have been this guy that was shooting that earlier. That sounded like it was relatively close maybe, so it could have been that guy, and then he just heard me running, because when you run, that like noise does carry relatively far. Yep. Oh, this next circle would have been good. Yeah, so if we would have gotten over here, we would have got a really good spot here. So yeah, you don't want to be, well, then again, the like high ground is going to be contended more, but it's also going to be like a higher value. So it's, yeah, kind of plus and minus. You could probably like stay behind some wall and first aid a little bit to see that the coast is clear, and then move into the circle. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was a bandage. Okay, that was a bandage. The guy's arm just moved out from that. Okay. So yeah, this is going to take a while. Let's see what time it is. Do I have enough time to... I don't think I have enough time to spectate this if I want to get in another game here. So I'm going to have to quit this. But yeah, if you are playing seriously, then you definitely want to look at this and see what other players are doing and how they're moving around. So did get kind of unlucky with the circle there moving out, but of course, yeah, you always have to take every chance you get. So yeah, I think kind of was a relatively yeah, good move to move there. I was moving maybe a little bit early there, staying inside of the blue, so there's a higher likelihood of there being other players there that will hear you when you're moving because other players. Oh no. Yeah, so if you have a free shot, then you maybe don't want to try not to potato it as much. But okay, let's exit out of here and see if we can have time for another match before I need to end this. So let's leave that. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. So staying out in like phase 1 and phase 2 really eats bandages. So you really need a lot of bandages to like stay out in the blue. That was actually kind of surprising. I would have thought that I don't need that many, but yeah, again, the blue zone damage is increased on Karakin again because of pro players are complaining about things. First pro players complained that there's not enough loot, and I mean, yeah, the like whole. I mean, Karakin was so good when there was like very little loot because then you had to figure out like, okay, can I stay out in the blue or not? Because I found 5 bandages and this is all the like healing I have. So can I afford to take this fight or not? Like, can I afford to be out in the blue? And you have like to play kind of like think about the strategy aspect a little bit more. But yeah, pro players complained way too much on that, and then they PUBG ended up caving into that, so they increased the loot, and now you have a lot of loot. And then pro players started complaining that, well, now people like stay out in the blue too much because they have too much healing. So yeah, then they increased the blue damage instead, and it's like, oh, it's like a never-ending circle. And now there's like lots of loot, so you can get lots of loot, and then you can like kind of stay out in the blue because if you just continue to loot out in the blue for more meds, then you can stay there for a really long time. And yeah, that's really stupid. So, and yeah, then it's like the loot situation is basically very similar to other maps that you don't really have to loot that much to get good weapons or something. And it's like, yeah, of course it's like, yeah, you always have to have your favorite weapon with your like maximum attachments and stuff, and if you don't find that in the first building, the loot is really bad, and like PUBG sucks. And like, what? No, like it might feel that way, but it's like part of like the fun with the game is like yeah, surviving and overcoming and trying to like game with what you have, and like not winning every match, of course, doesn't, well, probably might not actually feel as good as maybe winning every match. Don't really know. But yeah, trying to like overcome situations is like the fun part, and I think what like yeah keeps driving people back. It's not like yeah you have to win 50% of the matches or something. I mean, probably, well, I mean 99% of people probably don't win very often, or at least in solos. I mean 99, if there are 100 players, well, I mean 20 bots, so 80 players, so yeah, 79 of 80 players are not going to win every match. So yeah, that's I think what's interesting with PUBG. Okay, so Sandhog, this is the the worst map in the game because this is yeah absolutely no viable strategy at all that you can like use to like consistently like get into the top 5 or top 2 or even top 10, I think, because yeah, if you're like try to stay out in the blue, there are going to be people like hiding in bushes like like even further out in the blue. If you're moving in with the blue edge, then people are going to be looking at that and spotting you, and it's a complete nightmare, this game. And if you're like in like center circle, well, I guess like the most viable thing is to try to stay inside the center circle and just hide out in bushes or something. I think that's probably like the most viable thing to do. Well, we can actually do that. Let's try that. So let's like try to go as center circle as possible, loot something quickly, and then try to stay quiet. think that's maybe, yeah, the best option. Let's see. Let's see if it is or not. So where are we going here? I actually don't really know where we're going. Let's open the chute here and fly around a little bit and see where everyone else is headed. So we have one guy, two guys over there. Okay, multiple bogies going into Painan. Two guys going in there. Don't see any parachutes down here. Of course, not seeing them and them not being there are not always the same thing, but okay. So this compound does seem untaken. Let's go here then. Yeah, again, it doesn't make sense to like start fighting for like 92nd position or something like that if you want to. If the only thing you're trying to do is to get a chicken dinner, and that will like allow you to move forward. So okay, we did have it extended here. Wait, what? Let's pick that up. Okay. Okay, so extend a quick draw. Okay, both of these are extended quick draws. Don't need two of them. Nothing out here. People are still fighting over there. That's good. Then we can get some more loot maybe. Before we have to fight someone. So yeah, if you land here and then you find a pistol, then you start complaining that PUBG sucks because you got a pistol and the other guy got a whatever AK or something, then yeah, that's kind of your fault because why are you hot dropping? Like, yeah, if you drop into some place and you're not sure what loot you're going to get, then it's, yeah, you can't blame PUBG for not providing you with with super loot in every building, because yeah, then again everyone has optimum weapons directly and that's not really that interesting. Still need a vest. Oh, okay, got one vest. Okay, I do want a suppressor for the pistol, otherwise it's not really a viable weapon. Let's go back out this side. Okay, so our med situation is not very good either. It's actually really bad. Why is our med situation this bad? Hello? So now, yeah, now I'm complaining about the loot situation in PUBG not being very good. But okay, so we do have this compound up north from us. Okay, so we have people fighting in boot camp, and okay, we are center circle. Well, a funny weapon to use, but yeah, not right now. Okay, and I do want to open these doors here. Well, maybe not actually want to, but okay, I kind of don't have a lot of ammo for my close range, just notice that. I do have some good mid situation though. Okay, we're starting to get into the territory where like looting here is maybe not very good. Okay, so I guess we have to go into hiding mode. So do we... Let's see if we can find some place to hide over there maybe. I mean, people might start running out of boot camp already. Okay, that was... yeah, probably like East boot camp. So So, are there any good bushes to hide in? I think there are like trees or something that you can jump into. But yeah, I don't know where those are located, so could probably prone up here. Let's do that. Oh, wait, was that? Oh, a suppressor. Nice. Okay, so people can't... Wait, what? Okay, so I can't shoot out there. So I don't think anyone's going to be able to see me from over there. Let's just look in this direction. If I have a 4x... well, we do have a lot of space. Let's just pick that up. I don't need the bullet loops. So yeah, this is not a very good spot to camp, but yeah, I'm not expecting anyone to be pushing up here too soon. I have 30 rounds for my close range, so not ideal. And yeah, because of this, wow, I had a spike 145 milliseconds there, so yeah, if someone peeks and they have a huge peeker's advantage, I'm basically dead instantly, so 5% packet loss, yeah, not very good. So okay, 39 bad guys, 38 bad guys left. Okay, let's see where we... Okay, we can stay here. I think it's time to start looking for a better hiding spot than this. There are some bushes there. Would I ideally want like 2 bushes close to each other? I think that could maybe be a good spot over there. Let's see if there's a good hiding spot here, maybe. Oh, that's not very good. So grass does not render, was it 150 meters or something like that away, so it needs to be a spot where you can't see the bushes. The bushes will still render, but the grass won't, so let's see, can we maybe hide here? Oh, that's a bot. Oh crap. Oh crap, just wasted 20 ammo and everyone heard me. Let's get the flash hider and... oh, ammo for my close range. And... Okay, well we got some more ammo at least, that's good. Oh, crap, we do need to move, maybe. Yeah, so that was a bot because I started shooting without... That was kind of difficult also because I didn't... Oh, this is actually kind of good. Okay, so let's look at the map here. Ooh, this could actually be good. Oh no, there's no grass around here. Scratch that. Where's a good hiding spot here? This could actually... no. Wait, I thought I heard something again. Oh no. Okay, so this is... yeah, this is not what you want to do. You do not want to be running around all over the place. Probably maybe actually want to be inside a building or something. Let's just prone here. This is fine. Well, probably it's not fine, but... oh, that bike sounds so funny. Okay, so I'm not sure that... okay, that building is 100 meters away, so the grass should render. Might be still be possible to spot me here, but hoping that there's not too much action here. So 25 bad guys left. So of course in the pro tournaments they're not going to have bots there, so you don't have to like worry about some random bot like just running towards you without any reason. Yeah, just shooting you without actually having a like eyes on you. And yeah, this is super risky, of course, lying here because someone can come over the mountain behind me and spot me and kill me before I have any chance to do anything. But I still think that there's probably... yeah, so percentage-wise, it's still probably more likely to allow me to survive longer if I just prone here. course, now it would be super critical to have very high volume so that you can hear footsteps approaching, which is, yeah, kind of important. But yeah, have fans running, or yeah, the fans on the GPU are like pretty much maxed out here, running like much higher frequencies. So we're at 2.4 gigahertz on the graphics card, which is I think the rated for game frequency of 2.1. So, ooh, this is tricky. We probably want, or do we want to move? We might want to be here actually, but since we're not, yeah, this is tricky. 23 alive. We don't have a super horrible position, but if like the zone shifts here, then in a later zone we're going to have a bad situation. What we do have good meds. Okay, let's stay here. Okay, and yeah, having a drop fly overhead is not ideal. And yeah, 1 armor, so. But yeah, actually the difference like between level 1 and level 2 armor is actually not that big. I mean, the difference between no armor and level 1 armor is much bigger, so not too concerned about not having level 2 armor, but yeah, it would of course be good. Okay, I would otherwise not have gone for this guy, but the ghillie suit. Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's get the ghillie suit and that armor back. Wait, did he have a long range? Okay, 6x scope, much better. Let's drop that. He does have a cube. Wait, QBU. Oh, this is taking way too long to loot here. Okay, and we need to figure out how to remove the skins from this thing. So what is it? Shift, Alt, remove. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that skin was really bad. Okay, so our ghillie suit is really good now. But if we're moving, people will still be able to spot us, so... Yeah, I do have a level 3 helmet. If I had a level 3 vest also, I might push over there now, but at the moment, let's just stay inside a bush here. So yeah, the audio there was really important to be able to hear that guy. And then he happened to like rotate perfectly so I could crouch up behind a tree, because the crouch, like crouching up or whatever that's called, so that makes a noise. So you want to be behind cover when you do that, otherwise when you're crouching up, like a really good player would just instantly snap around and kill you. So you need to have some kind of like visible cover at least, or preferably hard cover when you do that, so that you have a better spray. Because yeah, I mean the guy was too low, so I couldn't spray him from a prone position. But now we have a ghillie suit, so yeah, this is actually good. And yeah, you don't want a skin on your pan, because then you will be able to see that. Actually, I probably ideally would drop the second gun here, because this like does provide a little bit of stuff for people to see. Okay, yeah, the zone shifted over there. I think we need to go now immediately. Oh, should have boosted. Okay, I don't have enough boost. Okay, never mind. So I haven't heard anything from over here. So in a pro game, like probably that would not mean anything, but in this type of a game where people usually run towards gun noises, like if you're going for actual wins, then you want to move over to places where people have not fired guns, because then there's a lower likelihood of there being like good players there, or like or at least like players at all, I mean. So let's see. Crossing the road here. Do I have... Oh, I didn't pick up any smokes off that guy. That's kind of bad. Okay, drop out. Let's see if we can drop some crap here. Well, we don't need 9 mil, so we can drop those. Yeah, that was really bad. That I was carrying too much stuff, so... Oh well, guess we just YOLO it over the road here. But we do have a ghillie suit, so people will expect us to have good armor, so they might not engage us. Although... Okay, that's relatively far. Okay, that's relatively good news for us. People are still going to be in boot camp, I'm assuming. Okay, someone died over there. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you do like Wacky Jackie or Choco Taco style stuff, then yeah, if you're like a much better player than what other players on average will be, then you want to play completely differently. But I'm like at best probably like average of what other players will be. Okay, we have one guy over there. We do have a flash hider. We could maybe... Yeah, no, not really. So if we have like a good... Oh, okay, that is... Okay, so we have a tuk-tuk incoming. Let's hide over here. So again, we have a ghillie suit, so we can prone relatively well here. Okay, so the tuk-tuk guy, I'm not sure if he actually died or not. That guy over, so yeah, the guy over there maybe killed the tuk-tuk guy. Because yeah, there was a blown up tuk-tuk going over there. Okay, so we have a guy over there. Let's just inspect that. Okay, we got an insanely good circle. So we have one guy over there. Okay, that guy could potentially spot us. I think he's further than 150 meters, so he maybe doesn't have grass rendering. I think we should start boosting up here. Like preparing for potential battle. So this guy over here, yeah, I don't actually want to shoot at him because there might be a guy in this building here closer. So still have 8 guys left. So yeah, Sadhawk, yeah, there's so many places to hide that you can't really like, there's no viable strategy to look at exactly everything. Okay. Oh, okay, that's not very good. So if the arm guy spots me, he can just headshot me instantly. Okay, so there was some fighting over there. Okay, one guy running right. 5 guys left. That was one guy. Maybe 2 guys. I know there's one south, so that's 1, 2, 3. Probably one guy over to the right. 4. So 1 or 2 guys unaccounted for. Okay, I think that was maybe the same as the 416 guy. So yeah, a good player will like remember players' names and what weapons they're using. What about the circle? Oh, we're still in. Okay, we're really good here now. I'm hoping this circle is small enough so that the grass renders here. So if this, like if that guy comes out here on the left, I'm going to have to shoot him. Because that's the arm guy. I do want to move a little bit so that I can get some kind of angle over there. And I do want to have my AK out because in case I get it like surprised at close range, and I want to have an automatic weapon out, and if I need to shoot long range I'll just swap over to that. So okay, 2 people see each other. Okay, last boost, none left. So the can is rolling down the hill there, but hopefully that doesn't give me away too badly. Okay, 3 guys left, or wait, 4 guys left, so 3 bad guys. So 1 guy behind me. Ooh, one guy unaccounted for, so we have the guy up north somewhere. Okay, so now I know where everyone is. Okay, so it's 1 guy behind me and 1 guy in front of me. I think I want to crawl forward here. Oh crap, this is really bad. I'm in a sandwich situation here. And this guy might kill me, so I'm not sure if I need to push this QBZ guy. So I'll just stay in here. Now I don't have eyes on the guy. Okay, now would be really good to have higher audio volume. Staying prone here is a risk. Crouched would be better. This is actually kind of exciting. This is much more exciting than running around doing random stuff. Okay, I thought I heard something on my right. I'm not sure about that though. Well, if there is some guy on my right, he can just kill me, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, so that guy can't see the guy. The guy is up north. Okay, come on, guys. Okay. So we know there's 1 guy over here somewhere. But yeah, reasonably close here. So yeah, did see him. I think that frag, maybe, maybe not. I had like a maybe 30–40% chance that he was there at the corner, so that was maybe a good move, maybe not. Not really sure. I mean, you definitely don't want to throw random frags for no reason. But so that guy had moved into the center circle, so he probably knew that north there was no one there that could have thrown that frag, so he knew that, okay, I was not over on the west side, so then he could just look like directly south. And yeah, okay, so that was probably a bad move considering he was there. If he was behind that rock though, that would definitely have been a good move, because that would have deafened him at least. Yeah, maybe done some damage also. So yeah, although there was kind of a time delay between like when I heard his last noises, so he probably had time to move earlier. So, but still, I didn't hear that movement at all, and it was relatively close. So, oh well. But yeah, no chicken dinner unfortunately this time. So we had time for, what was that? 3 games, I think. I don't remember. Let's see what the match history says here. 2 days ago. Oh yeah. So we did have time for 3 games. So we got a 2nd place, 4th place. So yeah, the 2nd place, of course, on Sandhawk. So yeah, I mean, Sandhawk is such a horrible map for the kind of strategic play that it doesn't really count. But yeah, I mean, considering like how good of a circle we got, so yeah, 2nd place, 2 kills, not bad. I mean, the kills, of course, don't matter at all. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, 2nd place, 4th place, 11th place. The 11th place was kind of unfortunate. I kind of messed up there a little bit also, but yeah. So definitely very interesting. And I think this is actually, yeah, a much more exciting way to play than just like jumping around, shooting all over the place. Of course, you don't have as much action, so not really sure. But yeah, if you're like super into that, maybe yeah, not like not narrating everything as much. Maybe there's a little bit more excitement maybe going there, and you can like focus a little bit more on the game there. Not sure I was super focused there, but yeah, definitely had, I mean, ghillie suit level 3 helmet, so had a good advantage there. And yeah, the two other guys like started fighting, so definitely had a huge advantage there. But yeah, unfortunately there was a, yeah, frag kill, so that kind of like did not give away like the exact position of the surviving guy. So that was actually a very good move from him to get that frag kill. So really good stuff, especially, yeah, when the final three was definitely like a very sort of a tactical play there, where people just not running around all over the place, but like actually trying to stay hidden, like actually trying to go for the win. So yeah, definitely a surprisingly good game for Sandhawk. So very interesting. But okay, that's it for today, and we're going to, yeah, no clue when we're going to stream next. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? But yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, I haven't even checked the chat. Okay, luckily no one has written anything in the chat, because yeah, need to probably get that set up at some point also. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be a super high priority at the moment, so that's good. Okay, but that's it for today. Heading home to get some sleep, and I need to get to work again tomorrow. So see you guys, and ending stream. Bye.